Hello guys, today we're gonna play more of this game.
Mioma, Luzrov Roulet, Hefson Yulin, Lukheim Yerlin?
You okay?
Are you not feeling well? Fethmis Mioma, Luzrov Roulet, Hefson Yulin, Lukheim Yerlin. Fethmis Mioma, Luzrov Roulet, Hefson Yulin, Lukheim Yerlin!
Whoa! What are you doing?
You tell me! When I formed the pact with Lila, she told me I had to remember those in like 3 seconds. And now I can't get them out of my head. It was an emergency. I couldn't help it.
Lila can be pretty forceful sometimes.
I wish she were a ghost. She'd be less scary.
That was going to the going to the church. But first, let's get these chests. Okay, now let's get into the church.
Sure is a lot of...
Okay.
Got a request. Church of Rollins.
Roger.
This must be the sanctuary. Not a very old building, but still, remarkable architecture.
Hello? Is there anybody home? If they are, they better have a voice and a body.
No one's here.
Ghosts?
I mean, no guardian seraph. No surprise, given that priest we saw earlier.
They're all like that. Everywhere you go these days.
Well, what should we do? Look for a seraph who can bless it?
Huh. I wouldn't know where to start.
You know, it isn't necessary to get completely hung up on restoring the blessing.
You sure? It should be fine. There isn't all that much malevolence around here. And besides, it's not like you can go and save the world all by yourself.
Absolutely. The most important thing right now is that you broaden your perceptions and hone your powers.
So that we can stand up to the Lord of Calamity, right?
You'll have a hell of a time with that if you can't even tell when you're being followed. Who are you talking to? The stained glass? Didn't you have urgent business at the restaurant on the main street? What was the name again?
Yes, right! Boris's Canteen!
There's no restaurant by that name. He's alone. Let's take him down and get out of here. Can he see us?
Nope. He's just that good. Have fun with your human friend, Sarai.
Huh? Seriously?
This is a human problem after all.
Come. I shall apologize for deceiving you. And then... you're going to tell me who you really are!
I got you! Solar Flare! Dragon Fang! How's this? Sonic Rock Burn! Let's go! How's this? I got you! Solar Flare! Dragon Fang! Fluid Surge! Burn! Sonic Crush! Fluid Surge! Aqua Blade! Sonic Crush! Sonic Rock! Freezing Strike! Strike! It's over! Sonic Rock! Tiger Blade! Let's go! Resin Gale! Resin Gale! Yeah!
handed down with pride in my country.
Sonic Rock Blade Bang!
Sword Ray!
I got you! I got you!
Sword Ray!
Sonic Rock Tiger Blade! Earth Dragon Bang! I got you! It's time! Howling Blade! Full damage!
You held back. You'll regret it later.
I'll be fine. I appreciate you looking out for me.
Even your comeback is weak. Are you speaking with Seraphim? So during the inspection, you really were.
I must apologize for lying to you, Sergei.
It is I who owe you an apology, gentle shepherd.
Huh?
Only in the clashing of blades may one gauge a man's strength. Might I ask your name?
Saray.
Shepherd Saray, I beseech you to lend me your power. For the sake of Roland's.
But we've heard that the Roland's Empire is on edge because of the Shepherd.
It's true. The Knights treat him as a dangerous wild card with a level of power comparable to Cardinal Fortin. And the Church views the Shepherd as a threat to the Cardinal, and therefore a heretic.
The Cardinal is the number 2 figure in the Church, first in line to succeed the Pope.
On paper, she's an aide to the young Emperor, but in reality, she holds the reins.
Verily, and she is said to be capable of causing the same miracles that the Shepherd can.
The same as the Shepherd?
What is the meaning of this? Since when have the knights been so brazen as to let themselves into the sanctuary unannounced? Don't tell me you have come here intending to stain the ears of our faithful with foul lies about Cardinal Fortin.
Father, I would never...
Spare me your noxious dissembling. Get out of here at once.
Come to the park. We'll finish our discussion there.
Get out of town! What do you mean they're selling elixir?
It's true. Word around town is that the nobles in Highland and Rollins can't get enough of the stuff.
But how are they getting access to it? I thought the church controlled the entire supply.
Well, they say they've got the church's blessing, no pun intended. And apparently the damn stuff actually works. Longer life, fresher breath, everything.
Well, don't that beat all?
What beats all is the price of that junk. You gotta be one rich chump, let me tell you.
Yeah, I should have guessed as much.
The Church is selling elixir now? Something sounds off about that.
Sorry about earlier. I didn't want you to have to see that. Things weren't quite as bad between the Knights and the Church when the Pope was still around.
The Pope?
Pope Macedra was a kind-hearted philanthropist, whom the former Emperor greatly trusted. Even the Knights would have gladly carried out any order he might give.
Wait, what do you mean was?
He went missing about a year ago. As if prepared for the confusion, Cardinal Fortin took the stage, and soon she had seized all political power.
So, you think the Cardinal had something to do with the Pope's disappearance?
Is there proof?
None. I had the combined powers of the entire Night Squad on the case, but no clues turned up. But any knight who snooped around the Cardinal went missing. 18 of them in all.
Subtle.
I don't want to admit it, but in order to stand against the Cardinal, we need power that exceeds natural capabilities. Shepherd Saray, I know it is wrong of me to ask, but can you help seek out the true nature of the Cardinal?
The Cardinal resides at the church in Pendrago, right? I thought commoners weren't allowed inside.
It's true. I'll try to pull some strings on my end to get you permission to enter.
All right. We'll meet with the Cardinal.
Oh, Frabjous day! I shall make the preparations immediately. Milady, please forgive me for dragging your husband into all of this.
Huh?
Let us reconvene at Pendrago. Once you've arrived, come to the Knight's Tower.
He seriously thinks you two are married?
What a weirdo.
But he's so pure.
A pure idiot.
I can tell this is gonna be trouble.
But at least it's getting us inside the Shrine Church.
Right. While we're at it, we can probably tell the higher-ups in Rollins our side of the story.
Though something tells me those higher-ups are going to be the real problem.
So, how's it looking for the new hideout?
We're still looking into it. Mallory, the Patinal Forest, seems like it'd be an ideal place, though.
Perfect timing! We wanted to ask you about something, boss. I figured you'd need me to come along.
It's not about the hideout. It's about our job as the Sparrow Feathers.
We can't decide on which product to purchase. Mabo buns or curry buns? Which do you like? Mabo curry buns!
Isn't that just your personal preference?
Nope, it's a rational decision I'm making as the boss of the Sparrow Feathers. This is just what the world needs! The sheer deliciousness that only this combination can bring! Sounds kinda subjective to me.
Fine, we'll go with that.
You guys do all kinds of stuff.
That about sums up what we do. And we don't do jobs just for money.
I see.
That's why we make our actual living as merchants.
Well, mostly Agil does.
I'm the one who gives the okay on bringing out new products. All right, we'll be going back now.
Boss, try and drop by the Forest of Mallory if you can. Everyone's already gone there.
Will do. Take care, y'all.
I don't think any dogs have barked at me for a while now.
There's the reason why.
Is that Dezel? Looks like the dogs are flocking to him.
What? You want something?
No, I'm just a little surprised. You're okay with dogs?
Of course I am. Dogs are silent partners. You haven't given them enough of a chance to know better.
But dogs do bark.
They only bark because they can sense your anxiety and aren't sure where it's coming from.
In other words, it's because you're afraid of them in the first place.
Well, I'd argue that they bark at me first.
It's so hot again.
It truly is. I think I'm gonna get sun.
As you can see.
Do Seraphim get sunburned too? I guess it makes sense since Edna has really fair skin.
Edna's umbrella can be used to avoid the sunlight as well as rain. It can even be used to push back the Hellions.
Oh, wow! So it's like killing 3 birds with 1 stone.
Not quite. It's also her signature item, so it's more like killing 4 birds with 1 stone.
If that's true, then really it's like killing 5 birds with 1 stone since she has a cute mascot character attached to it.
And it's also something she can change depending on her mood, so that's actually 6.
I'm like Cinderella with an umbrella.
I must say, that was a good one.
Not to mention a lot of dead birds with 1 stone.
Glastonbelt didn't have a Lord of the Land either.
We did see a couple of Seraphim, but it didn't look like they were living together.
I can't see them, but they've been here the whole time. To think that it's always been like that is just so friggin' scary.
But in the past, Seraphim were revered.
And in return, Seraphim gave the people their blessing.
That's how it was in the era of coexistence?
Yep.
But the humans came to only believe in things that they could see.
That can't be helped. There's barely anyone who could see Seraphim like Saray and Rose.
It's scary that there are people around you that you can't see, but at the same time, it's sad. It's sad that they can't be noticed even though they're there.
I wish everyone thought the same way you did, Rose.
Do you want something?
Hey, you.
My name is Rose.
I know.
Then call me by my name.
Hey, Rose.
That's better. What do you want?
Quit doing stuff like that.
Stuff like what?
Riding on the shepherd's back like that.
Huh? Did you see that?
By chance.
Gah, that's why Seraphim freak me out sometimes.
It's careless to entrust your body to someone like that.
But that was part of the plan! To catch them off guard and then mow them down!
That's not something an adolescent girl should do.
Mowing people down?
Riding around on someone's back.
There's something wrong with a girl being carried on someone's back?
It's careless of you.
I told you it was part of the plan!
I give up.
I don't get it.
Mikleo, look! It's just like what was in the Celestial records.
It's the Leaning Tower. I didn't know that it would be this big.
Let's keep it up! Ready, go!
Wonderful!
Hang on, everyone! First force! Let's keep it up! Solid thrust!
Dazzle sure is good at everything. Ready, everyone?
Like the boar, this Hellion does a headlong rush attack.
At two, Brutor?
Fluent surge! Yeah! Fluent surge! Tiger blade! Fluent surge! Tiger sweet dreams! Fluent surge! Blade bang! Let's keep it up! Sword flare! Ready, down! Sword flare! Let's keep it up! I got you! I got you! Burn! Fluent surge! Not yet! Let's keep it up! It's time! I got you! Sword flare!
All is done here.
We won't be defeated!
Radiant heat!
Now it's over! I bet we did it together! Solid thrust! Solid rock! Sword flare! Lunge! I got you!
Double demon fang!
Not bad, not bad. That's the way! Blade bang! Yeah! Blade bang! Let's keep it up! Solid thrust! I got you! Tiger blade! Let's keep it up! Solid thrust! Ice breather!
I can't believe there's so...
Is everyone ready? It's an ancient bird Hellion with scales like a dragon's.
This one's gonna be tough. Let's go! Aqua blade! Let's keep it up! I got you! Fluent surge! Yeah! Sword flare!
Well, this doesn't look good.
We're in a foul place.
This feeling. We've been in places like this before.
It's a crucible of malevolence. They make Hellions fight to make them nastier.
Venomization, a diabolical practice. It appears this ruin was built to do just that.
Who would make such a thing?
I don't know, but there are several places such as this on the Glenwood continent. I had thought they had all been sealed up, but...
Looks like they're back in business.
This has to be held off. No question about it. We'll stop this! Something's blocking our way.
It must be to keep outsiders from entering. It's most likely that only certain people are allowed inside.
So, it's me alone, huh?
A solo fight. If it were me, I could ask for nothing better.
Focus, guys! I got you! Burn! Ha! Yeah! Tiger Blade! I got you! Sword Flare! I got you! Burn! I got you! Freezing Strike! Yeah! I got you! Blade Bang! I got you! Sonic Thrust! I got you! I got you! Earth Dragon Bang! I got you! Aqua Blade! Let's keep it up! I got you! It's time! Howling Blade! Full Tempest! Sonic Rock Freezing Strike! Earth Dragon Bang! I got you! Yeah! Sword Flare! Strike! Sonic Thrust! I got you! Burn! Let's keep it up! Fluent Surge! Rending Gale! Aqua Blade! Earth Dragon Bang! Sonic Thrust! I got you! Burn! Too close! Ha! Tiger Blade! Earth Dragon Bang! I got you! Yeah! I won't lose! Yeah! Whoa! Sonic Thrust! I got you! Yeah! Blade Bang! Ha! Aqua Blade! I got you! It's over! Sonic Rock Burn! Earth Dragon Bang! I got you! Sonic Rock Freezing Strike! Let's give it up! Sonic Thrust! Yeah! I got you! Burn! Let's keep it up! Fluent Surge! Sonic Rock Freezing Strike! I got you! I got you! Sonic Thrust! Sonic Thrust! I got you! Sonic Thrust! I got you! I got you! Sonic Thrust! Sonic Thrust! Whoa! Sonic Thrust! Sword Flare! Earth Dragon Bang! Yeah! Fluent Surge! Freezing Strike! Sonic Rock! Aqua Blade! Whoa! Sonic Rock! Burn! Sonic Rock! Sword Flare! Whoa! Sonic Rock! Sword Flare! Let's keep it up! Sonic Rock! Burn! Earth Dragon Bang! Fluent Surge! Rending Gale! I got you! Aqua Blade! I got you! Burn! Let's keep it up! It's over! It's time! Howling Blade! Full Tempest! I got you! Tiger Blade! Earth Dragon Bang! I got you! I got you! Burn! Earth Dragon Bang! Yeah! Yeah! Burn! This isn't over! Whoa! I got you! Tiger Blade! Earth Dragon Bang! How's this? Ha! Sonic Thrust! I got you! I got you! Sonic Thrust! I got you! Sonic Thrust! I got you! Sonic Thrust! I got you! Nope! I got you! Sonic Thrust! Sonic Thrust! Sonic Thrust! I got you! I got you! Sonic Thrust! Burn! Let's keep it up! I got you! Sonic Thrust! Freezing Strike! Earth Dragon Bang! It's over! Yeah! Blade Bang! Let's keep it up! I got you! Sonic Thrust! Sonic Thrust! Freezing Strike! Let's keep it up! I'll give my all! I got you! I got you! No escape! Sonic Rock! Sword Flare! Earth Dragon Bang! Flow and Surge! Flow and Surge! Freezing Strike! Earth Dragon Bang! Shatter Bang! Yeah! Tiger Blade! Sonic Rock! Sword Flare! Let's keep it up! I got you! I got you! Aqua Blade! Earth Dragon Bang! How's this? Tiger Blade! Tiger Blade! What a formidable opponent! All right. It's settled down a bit.
Nice.
All purified?
Somehow.
I'm so sorry for making you go through this by yourself.
Yeah, we had it real rough too. Lila's been fortune-telling with her origami flower things.
Saray won't lose, Saray will win. Saray won't lose, just like that.
She left paper scraps all over. I had Meebo clean it up, though.
Of course, I believed in you, but it was just so...
Sorry for making you worry. Thanks, Lila.
No, it's fine. My fortune-telling was right after all.